Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Mars Horizon, Episode 2. So, in our last episode, we literally got our space program off the ground with a successful test launch, as well as our first successful satellite. Kind of a crude satellite, but a satellite nonetheless, and we were the first ones to market, to space anyway. So, we got the prestige from both of them, but we're just getting started here. All right, so we're sitting on 118K in cash. We can see our funding, but we're not getting the full 75 because we have upkeep from our buildings. That's kind of the reason I took the 25% reduced upkeep on buildings, because we'd be paying out more in upkeep over time if we didn't have that. And I like my buildings. Right then, now we also have science. We've got 110 coming in from our buildings alone. We're probably going to be getting another chunk of it once our research lab finishes construction. And our mission, our pending mission win stuff has us giving us a burst of 300 there. So whatever we choose to research here is going to be pretty good. We are above the support needed for our next funding tier, so our next funding review will... it's unfortunate we got our mission, our funding review happened before the mission. Otherwise, we'd go up another funding level, and we have to wait a whole year to actually actualize that funding level. But, what can you do? All right, so let's see. All right, so we're finishing up spacecraft assembly facility, which is fine by me. But then we want to get started on building our next thing. Meanwhile, our launch pad is now free, and we don't have any other milestones that we can do at the moment. So let's go take a look at our request. So now that we've got some milestones under our belt, we can start doing request things here. Now, as you can see here, it doesn't matter who's the first to these. These are just periodic missions, and this is a repeat of the original mission we did. But we get a chunk of support and a chunk of science if we do it well. So might as well. Sounding rocket. Let's find a good name here. Not Goose. This ain't Goose. Michael. Let's see if we can't do this mission here. Now, our sounding rocket is a bit more reliable this time, and it's nice and cheap, so I think we'll take it. So yeah, bada boom, bada bing. Might as well. You know, an idle mission slot is an unhappy mission slot. Following the agency, Soviet Union has requested. Do we want to be friends with the Soviet Union? Oh, what the hey? We'll be friends with the Soviets. So they got a little science, but we got some reputation with them. We should start making friends with somebody. I guess it'll be the Soviets. All right, space facility construction, excellent. 75K. And I think we're going to nestle it right. Yeah, look at that. 3 different adjacency synergies giving us minus 2% vehicle build cost, 3% vehicle build time, and 3% payload build cost. So worth it all around. Now we're down to 20K, but I still think it's worth it all around. Right then, we should probably start... Do I want to beeline for mission control, or do I want to start getting missions for our next tier of stuff? I kind of want to get mission control real quick. Yeah, this will give us a good chunk of progress towards mission control. And then we'll get another chunk of progress from there. Radiation belts discovered. Gain 200 science. Fantastic. And mission control is done researching. Fantastic. All right, Michael. Stock standard rocket. Not necessarily a bad thing. All right, let's train. Well, we could train into science, but this is the reliability on this is still a little iffy. So I think we're gonna go launch reliability, and yeah, we'll push it out to June, because no reason to subject ourselves to the suboptimal, because that's a minus 20% penalty if you go suboptimal there. So yeah, that'll let us farm up some extra reliability there. And I'm happy with 60%. Okay, so that took care of mission control. So now let's start on our stuff over here. I'm gonna go lunar orbit. Lunar orbit. I like the moon a little bit more than sending an aminal in space. Although we're gonna have to do both. And then, yeah, we do need to get ourselves mission control built. We do not have the money for mission control at the moment, so we will not build it. I think we have enough now for it. Mission control, yep. Although if we have to stomp on some stuff, yeah. Actually, I like mission control right here, but we just need a little bit more so we can clear out the trees. So, next month. All right, lunar orbit research complete. Fantastic. And we're starting to kick off our thing here. 60%, not too shabby. We'll see what the weather does for us. I don't see any rain. Yeah, nice sunny day, partly cloudy. Let's see how much of a bonus this confers to us. All right, Michael, what are we going to do? Oh, 7%. I'll take that. Only an 8% chance for critical failure. That's about as good as we're going to get. Now, the sounding rocket goes up in reliability a lot every time we use it. So, you know, I mean, this was a better chance than our first launch, but any future uses of the sounding rocket... Oh, no! Oh, no! 4%. Yeah, no, that wasn't going to happen. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. Oh, you done did blow it up. But honestly, if something was going to blow up, I'm happy it was just a sounding rocket. Didn't have anyone alive on it. We got the reliability out of it anyway, because we got some good data from that. And yeah, we actually, because it was just a sounding rocket, we didn't lose any prestige from that. So, yeah, kind of crappy. We didn't get the science bonus from it, but that's okay. That's okay. Right then, let's get the Pioneer payload. And let's go try and shoot something else off here. Ionospheric measurements, okay, so we got challenging. Task requirements increased by 25%. That's not too bad, actually. I'll take that challenge. But yeah, if we have higher requirements, we're definitely taking the comms version of the module. And now I think we can afford... No, we just paid for that comms module, so I don't think we can afford... Yeah, we got to save up a little bit more for the mission control to get a second mission. And we got some pity science out of that blow up anyway. Sometimes we learn more when things blow up. A particularly enthusiastic engineer commented. China just finally got around to their test launch. Hey, whatever. Yeah, alright. We should have enough to start construction on our mission control up here. Yeah. +1 launch reliability and -2 payload build cost. Both fantastic bonuses. Let's go. We're down to 9K. That's okay. Do we want to be boastful and declare that we will win the race to get a human into space, or be humble? Let's be boastful. Yeah, 100%, 100 support and more if you get it, or a penalty if you have to eat your words. More support, but less launch reliability. Oh boy. Okay. All right. All right. So let's design the vehicle here. Upper stage going to be topaz. Booster's also going to be emerald. And no, we're not doing the Bismarck again. Get some better names here. Cameron. Let's see if we can actually do one of these more properly. We have to wait till next month to actually start construction on this thing. Okay, now we can start building you. And then we'll be able to kick off another mission in 2 months, which should be coinciding with when we can start construction on Pioneer. And if this mission goes well, then that'll be that popularity will be locked into place in time for our funding review, which should be a good thing. No effect, fair enough. All right, Cameron. We are going to want to get launch reliability training only because we're resisting a penalty towards that, and I don't want things to blow up again. We could let this cook for a little bit if we really wanted to, but then we'd be sitting. Actually, you know what? Let's let it cook for a bit because our funds are kind of tight, and we're going to be doing the lunar mission, and that's going to be expensive. So, and now we have the two things. So yeah, I'm going to do it for March so that we can limp into April if March has bad weather. Although the sooner we get that done, the sooner we get... Oops. Yeah, we want at least January because December is a no-go. Yeah, you know what? We'll do January. I'm okay with the 73. Oh, and yeah, we're going to be short that by 1 month, but that's okay. We're going to be going over the tiers anyway. All right, so now that we've got Pioneer. So Pioneer is it only weighs 35 kilograms, so it's a lighter payload. However, if we look at the stage here, see Topaz max distance Earth orbit? Yeah, Topaz, despite being able to physically carry this, can't bring it to the moon. So we're going to have to go down here to get one of these. Able can carry it, and it can go to the moon. Build time 3 months, base price 116, and good climb on the reliability front there. Then we got Jupiter. Jupiter's actually cheaper, a little bit less reliable, but it can carry more. I like that. And we got Scout. Scout can't make it to the moon, max distance Earth orbit, so Scout's right out. So we're going Jupiter. All right, let's see how we got here. All right, well at least we crossed the tier, so now we're raking in 100K gross anyway before expenses and whatnot. Now we do have this challenging mission, which if we get it gives plus 25 to all rewards, just because it is harder. All right, I don't see any rain, so that part's good. All right, Cameron, can you succeed? Adequate conditions. Only a 6%, but that would have blown us up last time anyway. Because we rolled a 4. Okay, I think we're good. I don't know all of the different like variations on the animations and what part it can actually blow up. Okay, good. Neutral launch. I'll take a neutral launch. Absolutely. Got some more experience on the emerald and topaz or topaz. Okay, now this is going to be a tricky one because it said the requirements are higher. Yeah, 3 and 3 is the base, which means the 50% bonus requirements are going to be even higher. But I went with the beefier comms module here, so we've got some better stuff. I think we can make this, depending on how our luck goes. But yeah, first things first, 1 power for 2. And then... yeah, 1 for you. That should be good. Ooh, and a critical success gives you better than advertised equations. So we got 3 comms out of that instead of the 2. So I'll take that. And you know, giveth and taketh and what have you. All right, what's the penalty here? It only gives us 2. Actually, you know what? I'm okay with that because we're going to do this one again. And 3 will give us the 5 that we need. So you know what? I'm going to accept that reduced reward. So we still have our power here. So if we do power, and into here. All right. Well, here's what we want to do. You always want to have some banked power in case of a failure. So I'm going to do a recharge power signal return test. Recharge power always takes place first. Nope. But we know that we're going to have an excess of comms. So if this gives us a reduced comm, no, it does not. It's going to, yeah, no, we need to resist that. I was about to say, if it was going to only pay out 1 comms, I'd be okay with that. All right, now, yeah, we're going to limp into this. So that's going to take us up to here. That's going to take us up to 3, and then we just need the 1 more. But we have 1 more turn after this. So I think we can sort of brute force our way no matter what the odds give us. But having a success here is certainly welcome. All right, so we got the bonus for that. Yeah, recharge power, last turn. But I think because we have an extra banked power to do a resist, depending on what it, you know, if we fail, what the failure triggers. And there's the failure. No, we resist that. And we get the bonus. Ha freaking za. So yeah, 50, yeah, extra percent, and then that's on top of the normal bonus rewards, because it was a difficult mission. So heck yeah, that one was lucrative to say the least. All right, let's get our lunar satellite going here. Because we can start planning and building the payload now. Now here we could do comms or observation. Observation gives us a slightly better payload reliability. And I like observation just as much as I like comms, so we'll take it. Alright, we got 100K and we got 1 other mission slot. So let's see what other requests we got here. Solar wind monitoring with experimental fuel. Well, hey, extra science for that? I'll take that. We could also bang out the... Actually, we could probably bang out well, let's see what the payload was. We can afford the payload. I'll still take the comms. I like us the comms. Although we could cheap out on this. Actually, let's cheap out on this. Because I think we're not facing against a higher difficulty this time around. And this is just a side mission. So, yeah. prototype, cheaper cost, 50% reduction in cost. And the penalty on the mission is on the launch. So if we can get it into the air, that the experimental fuel thing won't be much of a problem. All right, Jupiter's almost done. There's Jupiter done. Let's get Jupiter on the booster side so that it can actually lift Jupiter into the air. And both of these are going to be complete. Now we're going to want to prioritize getting. All right, no effect on the module. That's fine. And the solar wind, also no effect. Wow, we just got a bunch of vanilla engineers going for us here. All right, lunar orbit gets dibs. Design new, our brand new Jupiter, and our brand new Jupiter. 171, we can absolutely do that. Let's give us a proper name. RT 73. You are going to the moon, my friend. Now what else do we want to grab? We kind of want to grab animal in space. Because you know, even though we're doing this one earlier, people are going to start, you know, there are going to be people that went with this first. If we want to try and nab a first place finish on both of these, we're going to want to grab both of them as quickly as we can. All right, solar wind monitoring. Let's at least choose our stages. We're going to want to cheap out on this. But we might have to wait 1 month anyway. Yeah, Emerald anyway. 74. Yeah, we're going to have to wait a week. Oop, oh, hang on. Give you a different name. Stop doing Bismarck. Milena. Help us out. All right, animal and space research. Good. We'll get Eden. And now we can buy that thing. All right, Japan finally got their act together. All right, solar wind monitoring with Milena. Stock standard, I'll take it. All right, we are definitely going to want to train for launch reliability because we're dealing with the experimental fuel, which is giving us a penalty to our thing here. Yeah, well, we at least want to get to August here. We could go even further. Yeah, let's get to November here. Although that would give us a 6%, which brings it up to 61. I'm actually okay with a 61. So yeah, let's turn it around nice and quick. And then solar wind completes in 2 months. Okay. Yeah, see, Japan is starting, and Soviet Union started planning the animal one. So if we're gonna try and beat them to the animal one, we needed to be doing this right about now. But you have to start with one or the other. All right, Air T, much bigger rocket for us, and once again, no effect. Ready for launch. I mean, if the weather's bad, I will scrub this and push it back one. I don't see any rain, though. Nice clear night skies. All right, Milena, can you get into the sky? Adequate conditions, 9%. Critical failure rate. Let's give it a shot. If it goes over 10, I'd be a little bit more leery. But 9%, I think I can swallow. Watch me roll a 9. nope. She made it. She made it. Ooh, but it's going to be a bumpy. All right. -1 power. All right, that's going to be, because we're dealing with the prototype, so this is going to be a fun mini game to try and get this thing going. But we don't have the increased goals like last time, so I still think we can do this, because I'm confident in my mini game ability here. Especially, well, actually, no, we don't have the souped up. See how, because we didn't take the comms one, this is now 1 power for one of these? The ratio is much worse? Yeah. This is going to be a little bit dicey. So we're going to do this. And yeah, atmospheric sampling. We'll see what the luck brings us. All right, well that's a good start. An additional data. That's actually really freaking good. The additional data. I'm gonna brute force this. No, we want to resist that, because then that leaves us at 4 data, which is absolutely freaking fantastic. Yeah, we have 3 turns remaining. We could just brute force this. But no, it'd be a lot easier and a lot more sensible. Yeah, I really don't want to take that down. I kind of do want to just brute force it. I mean, if we do this, we get 3 out of the deal. Then we can just do 1 power to get there. Yeah, that's more sensible. But just to cover our bases, I'm going to do a double recharge power for this round. Phew. Oh, okay. Wow, rolled a 99. Well, okay. That's not exactly helpful, but I'll take it. And here we don't even have, we can spend the extra resource so we don't have to touch the power. And that will give us exactly what we need. Even if we run into a failure, which apparently we don't. All right, well, my gamble for a cheaper piece of equipment paid off, because we didn't have to pay nearly as much for this thing, and it still worked. Yay, cheapskates! Thank you, Milena. And yeah, extra science because of that experimental fuel. So yeah, we took on a lot of extra risks for that, but we got rewarded for it. So hey, it worked out. Oh, we are so close to being able to kick off our mission. Okay, lunar orbit. We are going to do this. So launch base is fine. Payload is fine. So you know what? Let's do some science training. Let's get some freaking science training going. So Japan isn't launching till later. All right, you know what? I'm gonna shoot for November, because we're still gonna have that, and we still have the limp over day into December, if the weather is nasty, and we get the extra 5% science. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna start a new one, because now that we have Eden research, we can animal into space. Yeah, we'll give it the comms. I like us some comms here. We don't need to cheap out on it. Now, yeah, we need bigger and better rockets to get to these, so I think it's time we get our building on here. Backup power generator, -2 payload build cost. These payloads be getting expensive, so yeah. Or actually, do we want the research lab? because extra research will get the rest of these faster. So yeah, let's do the extra research lab. And we should have the cash to be able to build this thing. Yes, there we go. Extra 10 science per month plus -2 payload build cost. Right here in the corner. I'll take it. Brings us down to 55, but still works. And now we grab that backup generator. Yeah. Oh yeah, Eden was complete. Oh yeah, no, we're waiting for stuff to finish up here. All right, Eden is complete. Launch reliability, payload reliability. Okay, it's still acceptable. We can live with that. We'll probably have to do training for payload. And yeah, we're ahead of the curve on the mission here. So let's do our lunar orbit. I don't see any rain. That's good. All right, Air T. Good conditions. 2%. I'll take that. No, no! Oh,
come on!
Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I rolled a 2! I rolled a 2! God damn it! Are you freaking kidding me? That's XCOM, baby. Are you freaking kidding me? Welp! Many whelps. Now handle it. Alright, let's try this again. No, that's not there. Now we gotta build another one of these damn things. Can't even afford to build one of these damn things. So yeah, that kind of sucked. That kind of sucked. That really kind of sucked. And NASA beat us to animal in space. God dang it. Well, we can at least get second place for this thing, I think, I hope. And yeah, we don't have the money for this. Oh, are you kidding me? Engineers estimated a 10% reduction in payload reliability. I can't really afford to replace that. We'll have to deal. Well, we got to the next tier from our past ones. Never mind that. Okay. Let's get our... Yeah, we still can't build that freaking vehicle. Maybe I should have let it go. I want to finish this off so that we can get the boost minus 50% obstruction removal costs. That would be very nice. All right, let's try this again. Support and build time. All right, so it's going to take longer. Lovely. $7 months to build this frickin' thing. Airty, let's try you again. Bam. I know we had the animal one, but we gotta... Animal in space. We're going to get beat by Japan. And how much is this? The backup generator. Insufficient funds. Yeah. Second place. Yeah, we fell way behind because we blew up on our first one at 2%. Or we can pay for optimization for the lunar. Fine. I'll pay for it now. Oh, Japan bungled theirs blew up too. Yay! I mean, I'm sorry, Japan, but yay! All right. Where do we want this? Actually, we kind of want it right here, but that's yeah. I might actually just wait for us to finish all the techs in this thing so we can get that bonus. So it's cheaper to clear the terrain. All right, medium launch pad. These are way before we need them, but I want that demolition boost. All right, folks. So we are on the eve of launching both of our things, and I realized I forgot to name one of our rockets in my fury. Of this. Actually, can I rename the rocket now? Yes, I can. I think. No, the name is locked. I'm not messing with it. But anyway, yes. So in our next episode, we're going to see how both of our missions go. See if we can actually make it to the moon, and if we can get an animal in space as well. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!